bounce for City. Pep Guardiola had spent most of Monday preparing for Manchester City's win over Wolves, but by the time he sat down for his post-match media duties he was well aware of the major departure at Huddersfield. David Wagner was still backed as the right man to turn things round at the John Smith Stadium, but 1 point out of the last 30 sees them marooned at the bottom of the table. There is the potential for the dreaded new manager bounce, with Mark Hudson in interim charge and an appointment on a permanent successor expected soon. City, though, have their own bounce to be encouraging for. The last time they headed out on the road their state was fragile, having lost the last 2 games and handed the initiative in the title race to Liverpool. After 4 significant home games to kick off 2019, the Blues will be buoyant, making the short journey to West Yorkshire. Aguero versus Jesus is back for the first time possibly this season. The debate over whether Sergio Aguero or Gabriel Jesus, or both, should start is back. It has been a mismatch for most of the campaign, but finally Jesus is scoring goals with a smile on his face, and Aguero hasn't played since the Liverpool game at the start of the year. City need as much healthy competition as they can, and this is some of the finest. De Bruyne to return? Speaking of, it was notable after the Wolves game that Guardiola spoke of how important Kevin De Bruyne's introduction had been in the game, even though City had already won the game by that point. The Belgian was singled out as having the key attributes needed to unlock deep defenses, and Huddersfield are likely to set out that way on Sunday. It will be a tough ask leaving either Silva out, but De Bruyne could well be the perfect man for the task. Pressure is unavoidable. The 2-horse race for the title sees Liverpool take on Crystal Palace at the weekend in a game you would expect them to win. They can extend the lead to 7 points, piling the pressure onto City before they play. But any slip from the leaders will put a different slant on the task in front of Guardiola and his side. However much noise they are able to shut out in terms of the title race, their matches will be pitted against Liverpool's for as long as they are jostling for first place, and that intensity will grow as the games tick down. Handling pressure well is required for knockout competitions, so it can only do City good for the rest of the year. More of today's top City stories.